his work has been very good, Luke, coming into the race. His trial was very, very impressive, and he did it with a £3 penalty. We've been very happy with him since the race, and yeah, all systems go for Saturday.
Were you surprised how well he won at Newmarket?
No, not at all. He'd been working extremely well. He was ahead on ratings for that race, and probably should have won it as he did. You know, no disrespect to the horses that were behind him. It wasn't very deep on the number of runners in the Craven, but they were pretty good. I think they were all rated above 110, so it certainly wasn't a substandard Craven.
Certainly it came to my attention when he won the Champagne Stakes, beating Dundonald. I mean, that was some performance. Yeah,
I think he was more impressive there because he did it from the front, and you know, he's only a 2-year-old having his third run, and arguably he did the same in the Craven, and I think it's much harder for a horse to be impressive when they're doing it from the front. You know, if they quick and buy horses, you know, they can get the job done. But to do it from the front the way he did was a good performance.
You've trained so many good horses through your hands, you know, Camford, or just the list is endless. Where does this horse rate at this stage of his career?
Well, already he hasn't. I say he hasn't done what Camford Cliffs did. But when Camford Cliffs was a 2-year-old, yes, he won the Coventry, a Group 2, and so is this horse. So they're probably level pegging at the moment. Camford Cliffs couldn't win a Guineas. Let's not forget that. And this fella looks like he's got every chance, and on that basis, you know, he would be quite comparable. He hasn't got the real natural speed of Camford Cliffs, and you know, he didn't show that as a 2-year-old. You know, he wasn't as impressive as a 2-year-old, but certainly as a 3-year-old, he's been as impressive as Camford was.
Now, you don't associate the Hannons with having runners in derbies, but he's by High Chaparral. He should stay, shouldn't he?
For me, he has got too much speed, but he does relax, and we've been teaching him in his work. We've taken him to Kempton a couple of times, and he does relax in behind horses. So if he does have a chance of getting the trip, then he gives himself every chance, because he settles and relaxes in behind.